like two magnets when you get them wrong and they're pulling apart.
Yeah.
So we've got, so there's 5 generations in the workplace now, soon to become 6 when I's come in. So we've got the silent generation because they have to stay at work longer because of superannuation now. Then you've got the baby boomers. Then you've got me, X. Then you've got Y, Z and I.
Yeah.
So you've got 5 in the workforce now. Wait till I gets in. Now, what happens there is the older generations tell the younger generations what to do.
Yeah.
And that is the problem.
Yeah.
So with the millennial mindset, I have a millennial mindset. I don't have a Gen X mindset, which is really interesting, and I'll tell you how I got that. But with a millennial mindset, we don't want to be told what to do. We want to be asked. We want to be asked, what should we do here?
Yeah.
So what
true.
I'm super passionate about is an intergenerational flow of wisdom. So my storytelling is different to your storytelling, even the way we do it. So older generations have long-winded stories. That's what we used to do. That's all we really had.
Yeah, you had lots of time.
Yeah, we had lots of time. But with your generation and anyone lower, it's snapshots. It's like these snap bits of information and bytes that for your generation is stories.
Which is why TikTok has got so big.
It's why TikTok's
It's
got so
basically
big.
just snapshot after snapshot after snapshot.
Correct, because that's how you take in your stories. So there's a divide when your parents want to sit you down and go, no, listen to me, son or daughter.
Yeah.
So we have to, we have an analog way of telling stories. We're digital migrants. You're digital natives. So we created the technology, but you guys harnessed it.
Yeah.
We can't get angry at that. You guys just nailed it. We made it.
Yeah.
Right? And so in you harnessing it, your digital minds have to meet our analog hearts. And they have to come together because that storytelling is super important for the human race to keep going.
Definitely.
And for us to change the hearts and minds of the people in power. So this soundbite has to marry this long form. So your digital hearts has to combine with digital minds with our analog hearts. And the intergenerational flow of wisdom is super important. So I need to learn as much as I can from you guys. So the best mentor I've ever had was 24 and I was back then 44. And so he was awesome. I was trying to change a massive technological roadmap in Commonwealth Bank. I was an executive manager and I wrote a white paper. And because it was digital and because it was new, it was the first social community in CommBank, which grew to 80,000 professionals. And so I gave him my white paper. He was 24, head of SEO there, and awesome. And he went, Nick, what are you trying to say? And I went, right, what I'm trying to say is this. And he's like, oh, geez, why don't you just say that then? And he rewrote the paper as a digital native. I'm like, awesome. So then he's been there from the beginning. My company is run by a 25-year-old, Sam. She does everything. And everyone will know Sam. They know me less now. But she manages all the clients, all the time, all the money. She's my millennial boss. She's the best boss I've ever had. And she'll tell me what we need in that digital space. And I meet it with my heart and soul. And she transfers. She's got an old heart and soul, and I've got a very young digital mind. It has to be an intergenerational flow of wisdom.